Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We're keeping our eyes on the skies today as we are expecting a weekend of severe weather. Our First Alert Storm Team has declared a First Alert Day for today and tomorrow. Let's go right away to Justin Fanfarelli for the latest on what is going on. Justin?
And thank you, Beth. Good evening, everybody. Yes, we do have a First Alert Weather Day for tonight and for the day tomorrow. We're expecting 3 rounds of severe weather as we go through this evening, Sunday, and possibly into Monday evening. Let's take a look at what we have right now. The good news is we do not have any active warnings, no severe weather. Had some reports of some hail this afternoon up to penny, maybe nickel size south of Fargo near the Wahpeton area. That activity has moved into Lakes Country right now as we just have an area of heavy rain, lots of lightning, no severe criteria with this one, maybe getting some gusty winds, but no hail from this one. Also, we have scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region right now, especially just off to the north of Valley City and into the Devil's Lake Basin. This is not what we're focused on for severe weather. We're looking at what's going to develop into portions of western South Dakota and southwestern North Dakota, and it's going to develop over the next few hours or so, then move off to the northeast and be here very late tonight and into the overnight with a severe weather chance. Temperatures across the region not bad for this time of year, ranging from the mid-60s to lower 70s, and we are keeping a wind that is breezy to windy across the region, 20 to 30 miles per hour. So here's what to expect. We could have a break in the precipitation as we go through the next couple of hours, but we're keeping our eyes on the midnight to 6 a.m. time frame. We will have the possibility of strong to severe storms moving west to east across the viewing area. It will be breezy to windy and temperatures staying mild near 70. Now, we'll have much more on what to expect as we have a better chance of severe weather for your Sunday late afternoon into evening and what to expect for the next 7 days. That's coming up later in the newscast.
All right, thank you so much, Justin. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. The Fargo Police Department has made another arrest connected to the riots in downtown 1 week ago. Today, police say they've arrested 22-year-old Simon Habanamana of Fargo for 2 felonies: armed rioter and attempted assault on a peace officer. Habanamana is listed on the Minnesota State University Moorhead football roster. MSUM Athletic Director Doug Peters said in a statement he is aware of the arrest and still working to gather more information. Fargo police say 18 people have now been arrested in connection to the riot 1 week ago. The state of North Dakota announced another death today linked to COVID-19. The state's death toll is now at 72. 56 of those deaths are because of the virus. 8 patients died with the virus and 8 death records are still pending. Overall, another 71 positive cases were reported today, 46 of those in Cass County. The state completed just over 4,000 tests yesterday, with nearly half of those people testing for the first time. The active case rate in the state is now at 476. And restrictions in North Dakota continue to relax after Governor Doug Burgum announced the state risk level is now low as businesses are able to increase their capacities and gyms open their doors again. Conquer Ninja in Fargo will soon be offering camps for the summer. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly looks into what is being done to keep kids safe as they enter the gym.
At Conquer Ninja Gym in Fargo, it wasn't the salmon ladder or the warped wall that staff was facing. The coronavirus pandemic forced them to overcome new obstacles.
There was the state mandate for all gyms, and so we had shut down. Unfortunately, we did have to lay a couple people off.
North Dakota is now considered low risk for the pandemic, and ninjas are back in the gym. They will even be offering new programs coming soon.
On June 15th, we're starting up our first summer camp. We do have some openings the following weeks, and they're going to run Monday through Thursday for 2 hours a day from 9 to 11 a.m.
Gym staff says they aren't taking any chances as they begin offering more programs.
We are taking every precaution in the books to be able to make this a safe spot for you guys to come and hang out, increased ventilation, health check-ins at the door, making sure that we're keeping social distancing protocols.
Chamberlain says they are taking temperatures at the door. asking about symptoms and spacing out classes so staff is able to do deep cleanings before the next one begins.
I'll get up onto those obstacles, make sure I'm wiping off all the rungs, making sure that we're cleaning off all the pads that kids will climb on. It's disinfecting everywhere.
For a gym that has more cracks and crevices where germs can hide, they say they are taking these extra precautions to make sure everyone can get their ninja on. In Fargo, Katie Offerly, Valley News Live.
To learn more about the summer programs or the precautions being taken, head over to the VNL News app. In Minnesota, another 22 deaths have been reported today, bringing the state's death toll to 1,170. Another 526 patients have tested positive, and 4,078 cases are considered active. 473 Minnesotans are in the hospital. 206 are in the ICU. George Floyd's second memorial service was held today in North Carolina, near where he was born. The memorial was a public viewing and private family service and is expected to be both a celebration of his life and a mourning of a man whose death at the hands of police has sparked protests nationwide and calls for an end to racial injustice. The first service took place Thursday in Minneapolis, where Floyd resided at the time of his death. The third and final service will take place Tuesday in Houston, where Floyd was raised. A Moorhead woman is working to bring the community together for change. She took to Facebook and started a group called It's Time to Unite. They're asking you to come out to your driveway every night at 7 p.m. You can take a knee, raise a fist, say a prayer. They just want you to take a minute to show the Black members of our community that you stand with them. The group has resources on their page so you can donate, volunteer, or educate yourself to help the community move forward.
We would love to see people lining the streets so that the Black members of our community will see there's a lot of people out here for them. We see the need for change. We want to make something happen. And even though this is a small start,
we have links to the page on our website, and you can download the VNL News app for more information. North Dakota State University has started to explore options to resume on-campus and in-person instruction for the upcoming semester. NDSU says it's looking at what they can do for classrooms to maintain social distancing, as well as any adjustments to class and semester schedules to minimize any risks, among other things, for students to return to campus this fall. And Joe Biden has exceeded the 1,991 delegates needed after winning a series of Democratic primaries overnight to become the presumptive presidential nominee for the party. Biden will be officially selected by delegates at the Democratic National Convention later this year. The convention is expected to be held in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in August. The former vice president got off to a rough start in his campaign in Iowa and New Hampshire, but gained momentum in South Carolina and emerged on top on Super Tuesday. President Donald Trump, meanwhile, became the presumptive GOP nominee back in March following his projected wins in Florida and Illinois primaries. Today marks the 76th anniversary of D-Day. A small ceremony was held on Omaha Beach in France this morning to honor the sacrifice of those who died in the D-Day landings. Compared to last year, when many tens of thousands came to the northern French beaches of Normandy to cheer the dwindling number of veterans and celebrate 75 years of liberation from Nazi oppression, the coronavirus lockdown turned this year's remembrance into one of the eeriest to date. COVID-19 poses a particular threat to the elderly, like the surviving D-Day veterans, most of whom are now in their late 90s or older. Well, later on Valley News Live at 6, a young girl in Grand Forks used her lemonade stand for good.
We have a chance of strong to severe thunderstorms overnight and even stronger storms late tomorrow afternoon into the evening. We'll have the full details coming up next.